Good morning, Chris. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Haylie, and Happy New Year to all the viewers. I hope this season or year is just as good for the stable as it was in the last season. It's been a busy time for the stable, and full credit to all our staff turning up each and every morning on time, including New Year's Day. That's a credit to a big team. It's not easy when you've got 50 or 60 staff and they all turn up on time. I'm very appreciative of it. That's all I can say.
And nice trip home to Foxton.
Yeah, just a couple of days in New Zealand, catch up with the family. Again, only made possible by good staff keeping the flag flying back home here. And it's a busy time, but we also like to take a little bit of time to ourselves as well. So thanks to all the people that don't send too many emails or not too many phone calls, and hopefully we're keeping you well informed. And of course, the phone is always on if you do need to ring.
Over the past week we've had 3 pretty impressive winners thanks to one Blake Shin. I'm imposing in the Summer Cup last week.
Yeah, it was a great win. The horse hasn't been without his problems. He had tendon issues, and again the staff have done a great job, and the vets and the owners being very patient, so it was good to see them rewarded with a really good win in a time-honoured race.
And Permit yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good win also, Tattersalls Cup. He's put 2 listed wins back to back now, and we all thought he was well past it, but he was always showing us glimpses that he still had his form, and fortunately the owners persevered as we have, and he's just racing terrific, and obviously very proud of him.
And then also Blake rode Black Jag on Saturday.
Yeah, that was a good win, only 15.50. He's a more notable 2,000 metre horse, but it was a good smart Blake Shin ride, and I think that shows in his results. He's riding as good, if not better, than any other jockey at the moment in Sydney, with the likes of Hugh Bowman suspended. He's a good fill-in rider, and the way he's been riding, he might get a few more rides, Haylie.
Good stuff. Now next week we're heading up to Magic Millions. All ready for that?
Yeah, it'll be a big week. Pretty well prepared. Our team's up there looking at the yearlings. Yourself and Tim Roberts have been up to the Hunter Valley and scouted around there and picked the eyes out of them, no doubt. So we'll be getting a list together, and I think we're pretty well prepared, and I think there'll be some nice horses up there. It's always the first sale, and quite often ends up the least expensive sale. You can often wait to Easter or other sales, and obviously the prices go through the roof through a lack of supply for the best horses. Yeah. So I think Magic Millions is good value. We'll be well prepared. So come up and see us up there. We're there to help if required, as well as your normal teams that you may work with, which we respect. But any of our owners, don't hesitate to give me a call or come and see us up on the sales ground.
I think Boban and Zoostar are getting a pretty good run on the Magic Millions ad at the moment. They were great value at $100,000 and $140,000 each.
Yeah, well there you go. They've just delivered an amazing ride for their owners, and that's what we strive for. And I think the sales Magic Millions sales has a great record of the Golden Slipper too. So we're looking for 1 or 2 of those for next year.
Linda Hardy picked out Shootout for just $15,000, so hopefully you can get a sneaky one like that too.
Well, we'll be following Linda around and see what she does, because they certainly bought a very good horse there.
Absolutely. Okay, Rosehill Saturday. In the first race we have 3 runners, starting with Moss Money.
She's a consistent horse. She's no world beater, but she did win 2 starts back, and steps up to the more suitable distance again on Saturday. She looks well placed.
Emirates Art.
Been a very troublesome horse, and we still haven't, I don't think, got on top of her, but it's the right race, getting up to a distance that suits, but gee, she's been hard work.
And finally Forever Crazy on the quick backup.
Yeah, providing she comes through yesterday's race at Randwick, she'll run. She's a big strong mare. I don't see it being a problem, but we'll wait until Saturday morning before making the final decision, and I think she'll she'll be very hard to beat. She ran a good race, running a close third, and drops back to fillies and mares grade.
Race 3 over 2,000 metres, Black Jack.
We haven't missed him. He only had his first up run probably 20 days ago, if that, and won last Saturday, but Saturday's race is a perfect race for him, and that's the reason why he'll most likely run, because there's no other suitable races for at least 2 or 3 weeks. So he looks terrific. He's taken no harm from his winning run, and hence the reason why I think he'll run and be hard to beat.
And Pentometer.
Good winner last start, had a very minor setback with that elevated temperature, and it was minor, it wasn't a serious one. We treated him with antibiotics as a precaution. We scoped him on Monday and he was clean, so that shows there's no secondary problems like mucus or other issues down towards their lungs. And with all horses, we do a blood profile on them on the Wednesday, which this week will be Thursday due to the public holiday yesterday. And providing that's clear, he'll run on Saturday, and expect him to run really well. And
run harder, son.
Ran second to Pentometer last start. He's in the right race, probably a touch stronger than the 4-horse field that he ran second in last start, but he's going really well and starting to work him out, and I think he is a genuine 2,000 metre horse.
Next race, race 4, 3 smart 3-year-olds. Firstly, Villanova.
Yeah, he's. I thought his first up run was terrific. He'll appreciate the extra distance, and he's on the mark, ready to go.
The Alfonso.
Very unlucky last start, should have won, and he's drawn well. We'd like to use this draw this time rather than going back to last. Ideally, he could settle midfield, and as you said, he's a pretty smart horse.
And Black Revolver.
Also a nice horse, not quite as forward as the other two in terms of maturity. It'll be next preparation for him, where he's winning good Saturday races consistently. It's not to say he doesn't have his chance on Saturday, but the other two are just more seasoned, and I think their form would suggest that as well. But it's all about learning for horses. You can't just send them to the races and expect them to win every Saturday. It's just about taking gradual steps, and he's certainly doing that.
Good stuff. Race 6, Tromso.
He's well. He had a minor foot problem last Saturday. It was a late scratching. That's healed well, and he's worked consistently this week. All his work's been good. And nice race, barrier 4 from memory, and yeah, he'll appreciate the 1400 at Rosehill.
Eigelstein.
Disappointing first up. Wasn't disastrous, but we've got a high opinion of the horse, so we expected a little bit more. So hopefully on Saturday he can measure up, and hopefully he's not just a wet tracker. If he is, we'll just wait till later in the autumn.
Disciple.
Similar to Eigelstein, he's not quite stretching out on the good tracks as well as he can on a dead track, but the horse is well. He's worked very well this week, and hopefully he can carry that through to the races and not leave it behind on the training tracks. But he looks well placed.
And first up, Sacred Flyer.
You can't underestimate this horse. He's a pretty handy horse, and a couple of his first up runs he's run some slashes without a lot of luck. So I'm not saying he can win, but expect him to be hitting the line late, and there's a couple of nice races coming up for him at his second and third starts for this preparation.
Penultimate race of the day, race 7, Janoob, also first up.
Yeah, he'll need the run. He's definitely a 2,000 metre horse, so we've put a claimer on just to make it as easy as possible for the horse, and again, I hope he's hitting the line late.
And finally, race 8, Rastro and You'll Never.
Rastro's drawn very wide. We may find another race for him, although if there's not a lot of speed in the race, he may get across quite easy. So we'll be doing the speed maps tonight, and if we think he can get up near the front, well, he'll run. If not, we'll wait probably till Warwick Farm next Saturday. And You'll Never, he's dropping back in distance. The 1500 might have been a little bit too far for him last start, and it's just one of those races he never really got into it from a long way back. He's drawn a little bit better on Saturday, and he'll get home strongly over the concluding stages.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Chris, and good luck.
Thank you, Haylie.